can't talk right now. I'm doing hot girl.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Rap hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope.
Ladies and germaphobes and everyone in between, welcome back to my channel, back by popular demand, my beautiful boyfriend, Harry Styles.
People are gonna be watching this, they're gonna be like, oh my god, it really is him. When, like, if you actually put us side to side, we don't look that much.
He's not Harry Styles, Luke Hemmings, Young Leo,
Kurt
from Glee. I'm not Darren Criss, I'm not Mitch from Pentatonics, and I'm also not Adam Lambert. Although I wish I had their motherfucking bank account. Happy New Year, guys. Thank God we have left that shit show 2020 in the past, but we are here to relive some of our most favorite moments, musical moments from 2020. Although 2020 had its moments, it also had some really great musical moments, and we are here to appreciate the good. The glass is half full here.
My glass broke a long time ago. Around March, it shattered. I've been gluing the pieces back together since.
Speaking of,
Oh.
we filled these glasses back up though for the year 2021. And we are back with
With E.
This episode is brought to you by
drugs.
We are back to give you another reaction video. Instead, we will be reacting and reliving our favorite musical moments from the year 2020. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm 𝐂𝐤𝐸𝐵, this is Joey Dean. We are both recording artists. We have our own YouTube channels. We are solo artists and we do collabs as well. All of our music is available on Spotify. I always feel weird saying subscribe before they watch the video because if they're new here, every time I watch a video from a new channel, I'm like, why the fuck would I subscribe without knowing if I like y'all yet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it. We're gonna stick with the formula. Subscribe if you haven't already. I promise you're gonna like us. And if you don't like us...
Need help packing? Beat it, queen.
Thank you to everyone who has been watching our videos separately and together and that has been clicking through and following us on our other social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, anywhere that social media exists, we exist. So come and find us and say hi.
At 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐵 Official.
At Joey Dean Official.
Everything will be in the description below. You guys really enjoyed the Miley Cyrus reaction video, so we decided we were gonna bring you some more reaction videos together. And
we just figured we'd be like gay and shit again on camera, you know? Cause y'all like the gay shit on camera, you know?
You're gay? It's news to me. Anyway.
Any gay.
In no particular order.
No particular order.
So oh, and guys, just for the record, we are a very opinionated couple and channel here.
So if you don't like strong, heavily worded opinions, then let us know in the comments. Or just click off.
I still don't like Never Be Me, so deal with it. Still don't like it.
Me neither.
Anyway, I did love Miley's album, and she happens to be on this list, so let's get into this reaction.
Alright, so we're gonna start just right out the gate, heavy hitter. This is one of...
Home run.
This is probably my favorite musical moment of 2020.
We said we're not doing it in any particular order. My favorite.
This is my favorite. No, there's no particular order. We love them all. This is my favorite. Strongly.
I don't think I reacted to anything more viscerally. I wish we were doing reaction videos when this video came out because...
We erupted.
Have you ever seen me react that way to anything?
Yeah, man.
I was hyperventilating.
We were giddy little gays. Giddy little gays.
The giddiest
little gays. Alright, so this is Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Ah! I'm sorry. This color... This is one of my favorite moments.
The desaturation of the hot pink.
Where the camera just like switches and then she has her dancers behind her and it just pans down and she's like...
It's so Gaga. This is Gaga to me.
Yeah, this is like Gaga harkening back to... the Monster Ball, to the Born This Way era.
Yep.
To, you know, where art pop was kind of touching upon, but like didn't get to have its light of day. Let's keep watching.
Every time I'm in the shower.
rain on me.
Come on, Ariana.
Okay, when Ariana Grande comes in,
This is the best she's ever looked. I don't want to hear it. She's never looked cooler.
it's really freaking cool.
Ari never looked cooler.
And R.I.P. to Pride 2020 because nobody got to live the like rain on me moment
No.
that every club would have been like
But you best believe
blaring.
when we're in the clubs again in our little gerbil balls, it's gonna be rain in.
We're gonna be like Bubble Boy.
I cannot wait.
He was
All the
forward-
gays and bubbles in the club. It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh. The nails.
Ooh, looking so pretty.
The color palette.
That I don't know why I'm getting Star Wars vibes
Yeah,
from
it's got-
Gaga
yeah,
with
the
the hair.
hair.
So no brows Gaga, my favorite.
I want this so bad.
Oh, the booth.
This is really the best musical moment of 2020.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
T-Mobile
too.
commercial.
Give me this Mortal Kombat moment. On me. Every
Okay.
time I shower. The showers will never be the same. Gaga and Ariana had to be one of my favorite collabs of the year. The video was, I know we said we're starting in no particular order, but like that video was hands down my favorite video. Not just of 2020, like in the last 5 years, I would
It's
say.
really
Like,
magnificent.
hands down.
The storyline, the
The
concept,
costumes,
everything, the coloring,
the fashion, the hair,
the hair,
the body,
the hairography,
the face. I live for this moment, and I will always live for it. It's one of those songs that I will never, ever get tired of.
Yeah. I just like mourn the lost moments that 2020 could have had with such glorious music.
And it's all downhill from here.
What's that?
You found glory?
No, I don't know that song.
Yeah, it's from the emo days. Anyway,
Not only Rain on Me, but Chromatica. It's my favorite album of 2020.
Chromatica.
I think it's untouchable. I think it's amazing. I think it's a masterpiece.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
She revived my soul, and you saw it happen.
Yeah.
You saw it happen in your bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like alive.
Just
again.
putting it on and just dancing. I was like, happiness just kind of, oh, I can't.
It nailed everything across the board. Visuals, the sonic qualities, concept, everything was what I wanted. Bravo to you, Gaga, Ariana. What an awesome duo.
A duo I didn't know I needed, and I want more.
Right?
I want more.
I really wish that the whole Chromatica album came out before I did my Gaga mashup 2 years ago, a year ago.
Oh my god.
I did an entire Mother Monster mashup on my channel, which is absolutely one of the things that I'm most proud of on my channel.
It's
It is.
so good.
It's an entire
It's so good.
cover of all of her songs.
It's Gaga Stan approved.
It's Gaga Stan approved. Guys, if you want to watch it, I'm gonna insert a little clip here, and I will also put the link in the description.
I'm gonna marry the night. I'm gonna burn a hole in the road. I'm gonna marry the night. Leave nothing on these streets to explode.
Second on our list is one of my favorite bands ever. Do we have some Paris stans watching this video right now? If you guys like Paris, comment below. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen and heard their new album. All of their visuals this year they've knocked it out of the park. I'm living for this new era of Paris. I love Paris, and I love their older stuff too. But they decided to incorporate some color back into their scheme, because you know they went with that black and white theme for a little while. But
Yeah.
their music video for Dead Weight was absolutely one of my favorite musical moments of 2020, and so we are going to relive that right now. Ooh, I've done that a few times. She's so f***ing cool. Lynn Gunn is absolutely one of the coolest humans alive. Casual, with a wolf. Yeah, she's also giving me like Tommy, the Power Ranger vibes.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't take it over and over. Dead weight hanging off of my shoulder. Dead weight.
Come on, Harry Potter. That one eye roll. She was like, F the single tear. I'm gonna do the single eye roll. I didn't realize how androgynous she actually is.
Yeah, so androgynous.
And I'm also an idiot and like kind of just found out that she's gay.
Really?
Yeah. I just found out.
Really? Ooh, with the eye on the hand.
It's so like chic, it's so sleek, and it's so striking.
I love that synth.
Yep.
Who? Come on, Black Sclera. So interesting that Paris was one of the people who made me want to dance this year. One of the groups. that made me
Right?
wanna dance.
They're usually like, they have me in my feels.
Yeah.
At all times. Ugh. Wait, I don't remember the choreo.
It's eating of the brains. There's definitely a metaphor in here.
First things first.
I'm gonna eat your brains.
Dead weight hanging off of my shoulders.
I haven't seen that video since it came out, so it truly is
I haven't
like
seen either since it came
we
out.
are reliving our reactions. Paris, absolutely incredible. I would put their whole album on my favorite musical moments of
Oh, yeah,
2020,
so good. So
but
good, so good,
I
so
wanted
good.
to pick like a specific visual and a specific song. Give Me a Minute is my favorite song off of their new
So good.
album. But
Everything
the
is
Dead
really
Weight
great.
video was the first thing that like caught my eye.
Mm-hmm.
All of their visuals are incredible, and I absolutely love the song. Still not sick of it. Probably won't get sick of it.
I definitely see a 70s influence
Yeah.
in the music video, which I think is really great. Specifically the font, which I just think fonts are really important to look at.
Like very like Grateful Dead.
Yeah, it's
Right?
very like 70s, maybe a little horror movie, like late 70s,
Yes.
early 80s.
Wait, hold up. You know what I was thinking the whole time?
What?
I was thinking like Son of Sam.
I don't know that.
I was thinking like Amityville Horror,
Okay.
like from the people,
Yeah.
like the way they looked, like kind of grisly looking and kind of dirty and rugged.
Yeah, so I think kind of what she's establishing here, Lynn Gunn, as like the face of Paris. This is the first album they had her face on the front cover. It wasn't the full band.
Right.
So she's now being put as more of like the poster child.
Yes.
So you have a lot of these androgynous creatures in here as she kind of dips into more of a space of androgyny.
Yep.
So you have these like kind of gender styling choices.
It's like Serial Killer but fabulous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, kind of like you.
I love it.
You've been read.
I think these characters here are really telling because you have her like having these moments where like her eyes slipping in the back of her head. She has these black scleras on.
Yeah.
She kind of looks drugged out at one point with like the yellow eyes and like the tongue sticking
Yeah,
out.
she
and,
had
and then
a-
right after that they're eating brains.
She had a spectrum of colors in her eyes this video.
Yeah.
Gave us the rainbow.
She said we're gonna see queer, not see clear. So it has kind of this like Clockwork Orange energy to me. I don't know why. And Clockwork Orange has a lot of like drug usage
Yep.
and it talks a lot about like the human condition and stuff.
Yeah.
But it definitely takes place in that 70s
Yep.
kind of sexual revival, gender fluidity, and I just
Yep.
think Lynn Gunn,
Very
her
hair.
team, Paris, yeah, I think they were specifically referencing that in this
Yeah.
video. So I mean that's my biggest.
Love the muscle car. I loved everything about this video.
Very cinematic.
Their
and-
taste is exquisite. Moving on to the next musical moment in 2020 that we absolutely adored.
For our next musical moment of 2020, we chose one that we were both stunned by.
I fell off my chair and then fell off the floor.
Stunned. And it is Doja Cat's MTV EMA performance of Say So. This shit was wild.
This bitch, Doja Cat, let me tell you, she is one to watch. I
Absolutely.
mean, we don't need to watch her. I mean, she's there. She's there. But as soon as I heard Doja Cat on Boss Bitch, I was like, who is this?
I think I can confidently say Doja Cat's my favorite new artist of 2020. I think she has the most tangible capacity for longevity.
And just when I thought, I was like, okay, she's giving me show tunes. She's giving me like that
yeah, yeah,
theater-esque performance. She's giving me hip hop. She's giving. Just when I thought,
She said,
she said, "Hold my guitar." It's about to get
She said-
Flyleaf, Paramore.
literally, she said, you thought I was fly? How about fly leaf?
This had to be, as far as live performances go this year, my absolute favorite thing that I've seen.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
The set.
Beautiful.
Look at the set.
Can we do a music video like this for Joey Dean? I'm in. You could have the
This
horror
is very
thing,
you.
But the set is like, oh, The red light, sensible red light, come on. And I was a huge Flyleaf fan, like huge. And everyone was saying Evanescence, and I'm like, girl, no, this is Flyleaf.
If you know Evanescence, this is not Evanescence. Sorry, girl.
Sorry. And she's like sexy.
Oh, she's so sexy. I want the
sexy.
goth Doja. Give me goth
She's
Doja.
She's the
Look at
full package.
the tattered dress.
The nails.
She's
I love the nails.
she's giving me.
The camera movements.
Ooh, the camera shakes. Yeah. That was very Corvix. The casting spells. Ooh.
I'm not even saying the right words because I'm enthralled.
Ooh. Why don't you say? Doja, say it. Ooh! Come on, Vortex mode. I love the prosthetics on the band. Very Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I can't. Looks like a f***ing Tim Burton movie. First of all, Doja Cat, I'm a little pissed that you didn't drop the studio version to that because I need it. You're missing out on a lot of streams.
Yeah, I think that
All
was
from me. That was unreal.
amazing. I mean, I think we predicted early on when we first heard Boss Bitch, is that the name of the song?
I'm a bitch.
I'm a bitch, I'm a boy. When we first heard that incredible track, we both were like, okay, we need to watch her. She could be that bitch.
Yep.
It just depends on like where she takes her career and where her label is willing to take her career.
I said, what in the Azealia Banks, Nicki Minaj is this?
We were proved correct. She came out and she did 70s. She did anime.
She can do anything.
She
I'm
did
convinced.
hip hop. The level of power you have to have as a performer to have conviction in all of those departments. You belong here.
Anyway, Doja Cat, incredible, incredible live performance.
Amazing.
And she proved to me that I can take a hip hop song and cover the shit out of it because I'm always
Yeah.
like, I can't cover Doja Cat, I can't cover Nicki, I can't cover Cardi. Why not?
You did it.
Why the f not?
I mean, you didn't, but she did it.
She did it.
She did it. And you could do it.
Also, before we go on, please make sure you guys Hulk smash and drop kick that subscribe button if you're enjoying what you are watching. Give this video a big ass thumbs up, and we will be moving on to our next 2020 musical moment on the list. We bring to you another live performance, one of our favorite live performances of the year, specifically holds a special place in my heart. We just reviewed her entire album, Miss Miley Cyrus, covering one of my favorite bands from the 90s, Hole, the incomparable Courtney Love, sociopath that she is. I love her to death. And she covered Doll Parts, one of my favorite songs in the world, and I almost had a stroke.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Doll Parts, and guess what, guys? She wasn't country on this one.
Are you sure?
This vocal was made for her.
Incredible.
Okay. She sounds so good. What's that line? You will...
Someday you will ache like I ache.
Girl, I thought the whole time she was talking about eating.
So I am confusion.
And I said, what is she eating? You
Someday
will ate like I ate?
You will ate like I ate.
I thought she was saying like... I don't know. Like, now that she's famous, maybe she was talking about people who are saying like... Like, she's saying I ate bad, like, because I couldn't afford food. I get it.
That's not it.
It makes so much more sense.
That's not it,
I really
girl.
thought she was talking about food. I'm literally always thinking about food.
He is the king of misinterpreting lyrics.
I always hear what I want to hear, and I also always
And it's always about food.
think about food.
You will ache like I ache.
Not ate.
Yeah. Someday.
down.
Yeah, they really want you. They really want you. They really do.
Oh, wait, she's about to belt.
I love that.
Wow.
Ooh.
You can see on her face. She gets it. She gets it.
Yep. Because she's an empath.
Yeah.
She's in touch.
She's like she's about to pop though.
Howard Stern said, "Did Courtney Love hear you do this?" She's like, she's about to.
Wow. So good. Miley just really, she like evolved this year. Like she was like,
She's a different beast.
she was like, I'm at level 36, Charizard about to come out.
She's absolutely a different beast. The era that she's hearkening back to, the multiple eras, the fact that she's doing them justice and she's executing it so well. There's not a goddamn person on this planet that I think can sing doll parts with that much conviction, except maybe Pink circa 2008. Because Pink lost a little bit of that. She stopped smoking 2 packs a day. She lost a little bit of that ras. But I always wanted to hear Pink do something like that. And Miley is serving it up.
Yeah.
And I am so happy. Hole is one of my favorite bands ever.
Would 𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐜, you think, do a good job, or is her voice too high?
𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐜 would kill it.
𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐜's amazing.
All right, so I'm lying.
𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐜.
But
I'm
I'm,
just like,
talking
I'm
about
thinking
in the
I'm-
mainstream. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like pop girls.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, no, nobody in pop.
We're not going to
No
talk
way.
about... Oh, actually, perfect segue into our Women of Rock. One of my favorite musical moments from this year. Any In This Moment fans? Joey got me tickets to go see In This Moment, Hailstorm, and New Year's Day. I was blown away by Maria Brink and Lizzie Hill. But Maria Brink is absolutely one of my favorite vocalists in the world, and they came out with a new album this year called The In-Between, and their first single was also called The In-Between, and we are going to listen to it and react to it right now.
Visual queen. I mean, already, just this still image.
So striking. She's so f***ing smart.
Yeah. And she performs like this, too, which is the best part. This is her live show. Adapted.
Oh, if you guys have never seen In This Moment live, and you are a fan, you can't even go see it now. I'm sorry. Once live shows are a thing again, hopefully one day, make sure you go see them.
Until, watch their music videos. She has such a cute little...
She does. She looks like a little anime character.
The fusion of cinematic and metal is like...
Everything. Guys, if I could scream, I'd be a metal artist. Hands down.
Such a good term for this year, too.
And we're done.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Are her hands painted, or is that her tattoos?
Painted.
Okay. Their
Baby
visuals.
is wrong, and my mother was right.
This scene.
I can take a holy war. Can you believe she's a
like
mom?
Sailor Moon.
Fucking coolest mom on the planet.
Coolest, yeah. Good.
Keep wanting more with your blood and your heart. I love the references back to her
so
old
many
songs.
references.
I love when there's a female frontman.
She's such a badass
woman.
too. She's so good. And like for her age, because she's not young, she's not a kid.
No.
And she's doing like crazy vocal shit.
But that's why the genre that she's in, it doesn't fucking matter.
No, but
she's gonna have a career forever.
But her vocal capacity at her age,
incredible.
incredible.
And we saw it live.
Yeah.
How striking is this shot, and how simple.
Yeah, so good.
I love these masks. Everything is so consistent within this moment. Ooh! Come on, Seance. I love that all of her like bandmates look like Rob Zombie.
I was gonna say Rob Zombie. Yeah, they're all Rob Zombie.
You wanna wanna be sick like me.
It's so good.
That gives me very like paper cut vibes, like Linkin Park too.
Yeah.
This what you wanted. Ooh!
The color choices are beautiful. The saturation of her skin against the red, or the desaturation of her skin against the red with the black background. It's very American Horror Story Roanoke at moments.
Yep.
Amazing.
You want visuals? She said, dinner's served, bitch. Absolutely one of my favorite bands of all time. I love In This Moment. I am so happy that they released their album this year. It got me through a lot. I will say The In-Between was one of my favorite tracks on the album, which is very rare because I feel like the singles, I feel like the singles aren't usually my favorite, and this was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, off of the album. If you guys don't know who In This Moment is, and you're sort of into rock, but you're a little scared to like venture into that world, please check out In This Moment. They
What a good segue. I mean, the level of concept and visual, the cinematic production,
and the melodies.
The melodies,
it's not
but
just
also
screaming. So if you're like, I don't like rock music, I don't like metal, because you feel like you're just gonna be listening to noise and screaming the entire time, it's absolutely not that. If there was a band that I would recommend, they would be the Cherry Popper.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I think true artists can anticipate things, trends in the world and trends in music, of course, but I think that the in-between was such a important phrase because it's actually something I've used so many times, so it would always stick out to me that like we always felt like we were stuck in the in-between, the gray. Yeah, there's always this kind of like in-between, this I just picture the world as this huge fissure, and there are just certain people that kind of sit in the middle of that fissure, and they're like lost in the abyss because they're not standing on solid ground. And I felt that way. Pvris has felt that way. And I think maybe that's where this concept comes from. I mean, obviously she's talking about like familial struggle, and I know a lot of this album was inspired by the concept of the Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone, and she was kind of talking about like her matriarchal familial structure and her mother and her mother's mother and everything, and like her being a mother of a child. I do feel like
Mother. That's right, that was the name of the album.
Yeah.
I forgot because I was always thinking The In-Between. Because I think The In-Between is a brilliant title as well.
Oh, so it's not the what was the name of the album?
Mother.
Oh.
Yeah, because you said.
Yeah, Mother,
she absolutely wrote from that place. Yeah. She said mother being the earth, mother being her own mother, and her being a mother.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that like what an appropriate term and concept about like 2020 was like this. There was this huge fissure.
Brilliant.
Everyone was kind of stuck in the in-between or was on two polarized sides, and this came out, or this concept was put out there way before all the mess of 2020 unfolded. And
there is too much in the world, and too many people, and too many energies for there to be black and white.
She said black, white, and red. Watch my music video.
These political parties. Fuck red and blue. Liberals and conservatives. Democrats and Republicans. Those things do not define us as human beings. When you're born, you don't come out with a red tie and a blue tie. There is so much more to living than politics. I think she's talking about it on a more spiritual level.
Yeah, but I think that you can't.
But what a cool metaphor for this year.
There's something in her soul was telling her. She felt the frequencies of the world, and she knew there was a division. Yep. And she needed to talk about it.
That's that witchy intuition.
For our next song, we will be watching two heavy hitters in 2020, two people that we have grown to respect more and more and more. One of them who has one of my favorite albums of the year, probably number 2. This is Cry by Ashniko featuring Grimes. Oh, yeah. Okay, but I'm not even going to continue listening for a moment. I am angry already, remembering how the song is just not long enough. But we're going to keep listening. She said, girl, you wanted me to go on a diet? Guess what? I'm going to get rid of my stomach. It's going to be gone.
I just want to call you, but I know I can't.
The animation.
And what a
Of course, Grimes is a fairy witch.
Me to every sushi delivery guy that's forgotten my spicy mayo.
Everyone was like, let's go Sailor Moon this year.
Come on, Peach. Oh, that's so cool.
So good.
It's very fecalis. What's her name? Or saliva, sativa, indica. She's that artist on Instagram. She's hella cool.
We'll just Photoshop her over our faces.
She's very committed. And go. That song in particular, I actually covered on my channel very recently. I would say about 2 months ago. It is actually the most fun that I've had in the studio recording. I usually hate recording in the studio. But that one, I got to be like a rapper. I got to be like a fairy space witch. I played both parts, Grimes and Ashnikko. And it was hella fun. Joey here helped me film the video. And we had a really good time. It was really high energy. And if you guys want to check that out, I will leave the links in the descriptions below.
And here's a quick clip.
Lay another finger on me, you could lose a hand. You could lose a hand. You could lose a bitch. Are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me lose it? You win some and lose some. This could get gruesome.
And we're back.
Yeah, Ashnikko, I mean, first of all, round of applause. You did such a great job in that cover.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were...
I mean, it's you.
What an ass. Oh, go me. I was so good.
I think such an amazing, unexpected collaboration. I mean, expected, but unexpected. Ashnikko just like, I mean, we discovered her when she was already pretty popular, but like still on like the B-side radar, and Grimes is such a celebrated artist in the music community.
Oh
so
my God.
For her to pair with Grimes from a musician's perspective was like, wow, that's awesome.
Anthropocene,
Anthropocene, I think.
If you have not listened to that album, please go check it out.
Okay,
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I'm gonna say I'm a Lady Gaga stan. Chromatica is my #1 album of 2020. Miss Anthropocene is my #2. That album I had bumped so much this year, probably more than Chromatica.
That album as well. Delete Forever is probably one of my favorite Grimes songs ever. If you ever wondered what Grimes' vocals actually sound like, listen to that song because you could really hear her unaffected.
Yeah, I just think Grimes is one of those artists who can't put her hands in anything and not have it represent her. So even though this is an Ashnikko song, I imagine Grimes had a really heavy hand in both the songwriting process and the concept of the music video. Grimes having her concept of misanthrope and Anthropocene, this idea of like hating humanity and then like humanity being connected to the earth.
The play on words.
The play on words is amazing.
So
you have
good.
titles on her album like New Gods, Delete Forever. There are all these like very cyber, post-apocalyptic, end of the world environmentalism concept.
And named her son a serial number.
Yeah.
She like 𝐋𝐢𝐬𝐜12.
She having so much like kind of mythological inspiration, spiritual mysticism mixed with like this technological futurism.
Which is my favorite. My favorite. Bravo to them. One of my favorite musical moments for sure. One of my favorite collabs of the year.
So those were the ones we chose as our favorite music moments in no particular order. However, we do have some honorable mentions that we wanted to include in the video, but the video would just be too long otherwise.
If you get a chance and you're looking for some new music, make sure you check out these artists as well. #1 on the list is a band called Wallows. Some of you are familiar with the popular Netflix show 13 Reasons Why. Dylan Minnette, he is the front man. Well, they all sing.
Yeah, he's the front man.
But I consider him the front man of Wallows. They came out with their EP called Remote, and it was absolutely, it was so fun to listen to, and it's such a fresh take on music. I don't think they expected to do as well as they have this year.
Probably not, and I think that even before Remote came out, I would say they're like next to Gaga and Grimes, for me, Wallows is probably like the 3rd most streamed artist this year. Just because it's such like good music for so many different occasions. Like you're working out, you could put on Wallows. You're doing work and you're on your computer, you can put on Wallows. You're taking a long drive, you could put on Wallows. They're just really good, easy listening kind of background music, and they fit in the pocket of 2020 in which a lot of artists were harkening back to other time periods. And I feel like they had a lot of influence with like the 1960s and like the Beatles, but also like the 1970s a little bit. So there was just, but like today's kind of folk pop, indie pop genre.
I
Not
feel
folk pop,
I
indie pop.
even feel like I think my initial predilection for Wallows came from this kind of kindred spirits with like almost like reincarnations of like the goth era,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
The
yeah.
Cure, Depeche Mode.
yep.
I get a lot of that from them as well, but obviously a more contemporary indie filter on it. But a lot of their songs do remind me of them
absolutely.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. No, totally.
You know, it's not exact, but I get a similar vibe. Next on the list is absolutely one of my favorite new MCs. Her name is Chika. If you haven't heard of her, she is a... You want to talk about a lyricist? Like, you want to hear someone spit?
Lyricist? Come on, lyricist. Lyricist?
Please go check her out. Chika, she came out with her EP called Industry Games. She is one of the most phenomenal MCs that I've ever heard. Go check her out if you like hip-hop. Go check her out if you like brilliant lyricists.
Super dope.
Next on the list.
Next is one of my favorites.
How could we forget?
My go-to cardio music. Blackpink in your area. Come
area.
on. I love me some K-pop, especially them females. I like me. Obviously, by this list, you can tell we like women, guys.
Do we?
The she's and the theys, we're all down for it. And Blackpink, their music is fun. I mean, obviously you're getting that like kind of manufactured pop that K-pop offers, but like their album was so great. It was so much fun to get a full-length album from Blackpink.
Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. So good. Burr, frozen, you the one been chosen. Play the part like Moses in a band like Moses. Yeah, I mean,
Really great.
Blackpink is they're the it band right now, right?
They're so much fun.
It group, it band. To move on to the next honorable mention, the GOAT, the legend, the king, Marilyn Manson, dropped his album We Are Chaos. The visuals for this were absolutely insane as well. If you guys love Marilyn Manson as much as I do, if you guys don't know who it is, you can unsubscribe and get off my channel. But if you guys know who Manson is, please go check out his new album. It was absolutely incredible. He went into a more melodic avenue, which I kind of loved.
Yeah,
Manson, I feel like he's always been a melodic artist for his genre, truly. But his new album was really great, and I suggest you go check it out if you are into Manson.
Honorable mention after Manson, we have two of my favorites this year, visually, performance-wise, their music, 𝐂𝐤e and 𝐿𝐻.
Ooh.
Their sister, come on, sister, come on, Little Mermaid. We had such a fun time watching their performances that they posted, especially their like live TV show performances. I mean, they were outstanding and
beautiful.
Like, can we talk about fashion?
Oh my God!
Can we talk about fashion? Two exceptionally talented ladies, young ladies, to be rocking it. I mean, their harmonies.
No one can touch their harmonies.
Their harmonies are amazing.
Next on the list, I was really pleasantly surprised. Machine Gun Kelly with Tickets to My Downfall. I absolutely loved this album. I love that he's bringing this pop punk thing back to music.
It was really fun to watch.
I think a lot of the songs kind of sound the same, but
of course.
I loved them.
He had intention behind that.
Jawbreaker, love that song. I love the song that he did with Black Bear. He did a really good job. I think his voice sits in a really cool lane there. I think it works.
He made good choices moving forward in his career. And can we get a shout out to his pink VMA outfit, because that was really nice. Right?
Let's give a shout out to his fashion. Machine Gun Kelly. You know what though? If I was 8'6" and I could wear anything I wanted, I would too. Machine Gun Kelly, bravo to you. That was a fire album. I'm really happy that you are bringing that back to music.
Next on our honorable mention list, we have a single by Muna and the Knox. Bodies in the basement.
Oh,
this song.
My God.
This one.
Muna is absolutely... You know what? Take a shot for every time I said absolutely.
Absolutely.
Muna is and has become one of our favorite bands, I think, in the entire world.
No question. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And they released a single with the Knox this summer. And I think aside from Rain on Me,
that was one of our most streamed singles, and that we like had such a blast listening
guys, if there's one song that I'm gonna tell, if there's one thing on this honorable mentions list that I'm gonna tell you to go check out that song. Next and last on our list, but also certainly not least, Rina Sawayama. I discovered her this year, actually. I think I heard Dynasty. That was the first song that I heard from her. And I was like, I'm curious. This girl sounds like someone to listen to. So I went and checked out her entire album, and it was such an eclectic mix of songs. Like, it was giving me like 3LW, R&B. It was also giving me like J-rock a little bit. It was giving me a lot of different things, and I liked all of it. She is a really dope artist that you guys should go listen to. And that is all for our most favorite moments of the 2020 experience. That's what we'll call it, because it was a experience. Full vision. But Happy New Year. We are in 2021, guys. We made it.
We made it. If you're here and you're listening, congratulations.
Happy to be alive.
You did it, girl.
We made it.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Let us know what you think of our breakdown of music in 2020. Do you agree with our musical choices? Did we leave anyone off the list that you want us to know about? Comment them below and let us know if you liked this video.
It's okay to disagree. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment, share it, and tell us what you guys want us to react to next. Would you guys want to see a Grammy predictions video? Possibly. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for me and Joey Dean's next collaboration. You guys said you wanted a collab in the Miley Cyrus reaction video, so we decided that we were gonna do Night Crawlin', and that will be coming out this month, January 21st, on my birthday. We will post that pre-save link on our socials, so make sure you are following both of us at Joey Dean Official on TikTok and Instagram, and at 𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐼x Official on TikTok and Instagram as well, to keep in touch with us so you guys don't miss that release date. Keep an eye out for it.
And before you guys leave, make sure to head over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JoeyDean. You will find the link in the description. Give me a follow, give me a like. I will be rolling out a lot of content come 2021. If you're watching this, I believe we're already in 2021. And also make sure you subscribe to 𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐼x's YouTube channel and like and comment this video, please.
And turn those bell notifications on.
Yes.
That is like super important, so make sure those are on.
And last but certainly not least, if you want to further dive into the world of 𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐼x, make sure you head to his Patreon.
Join the 𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐼x Coven on Patreon. My patrons have helped me do so much within the past couple of years, but in 2020 specifically, I wanted to thank you guys so much. I wouldn't have been able to do anything that I did because I'm an artist, and work was really hard to find in 2020. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. All of the links will be in the description below, patreon.com/𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐼x, and I hope to see you guys in the Coven. We're always looking for new members.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video,
and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!
Are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me lose it? You win some.